Hi YouTube, Mason Sushi back again. Wanted to show you guys what I picked up at the Nintendo H Campout. You can see I did my last campout video on this bed, so figured I'd do the second one. Whole bunch of stuff, so might want to get started. In no particular order of the time I got it. I ended up picking up an extra top loader. One of the guys at the campout, the host of the campout, went and got it, and he's a friend of mine, Paul, and he ended up selling it to me. I think it's going to be a gift for someone. He paid $39 for it, so it was real sweet. He just, said I owe him the 39 bucks. Really cool of Paul for that. Also picked up a CIB NES Advantage. I normally don't collect CIB things, but I had one of these when I was a kid, and I'm trying to pick up a couple of the items I had as a kid, and so I picked it up for like $8. It's pretty sweet. Auto Limbo Funk. Sold me a dog bone, a really nice one for $5, which is nice. I was going to give it to a friend, and come to find out that friend ended up buying his own while I was at the campout. So there was a guy that bought a turbo play for $1. I can't recall who did it. I think it was Quack, I believe. But bought it for $1, and I didn't get a chance to give him his $1 back, so I guess I owe him. And if it's not him, I'm sorry, it's someone else then. I ended up training Dane at Nintendo Age, the founder of the site. He's collecting. He's like just a couple carts away from his Game Boy collection. I think he has all the carts, but he's just missing a couple boxes, 2-3 boxes. But in doing that, he has a whole bunch of loose games. My wife is slowly starting to collect them. I think I'm ended up helping her along more than she's actually doing it, but trying to encourage her. So there's a whole slew of games. The big one being The Amazing Tater, which is a hard to find title. Dane gave me a really good buy on it for her collection. And honestly, I was kind of stoked about the Castlevania Adventure. That was pretty cool looking. And, the Mario lands are always fun and all. So, let's see. Ended up picking up Raiden. For the TurboGrafx, everyone's know I'm trying to get my turbo set, so got Raiden CIB. Randy, the tall guy, had Crash 2. Now, I own this game, but I do not have the manual. And he had the manual. He was trying to give it to me, and then he just said, well, here, just take the whole thing. Randy's a super cool guy. Thanks, Randy. And then I also picked up a Siphon Filter 2 for a whopping $4 at a local shop that we went to. Some of the prices you'll see on some of the items isn't exactly what I paid. That's just what the store owner had on them, and he's a super cool guy and ended up giving me a lot better deal than some of the prices say. Spyro Year of the Dragon. I want to get all the, a lot of the classic sets done. Probably one of my pride and joys from this Campout Action Replay, Ross gave it to me for $40. It's fantastic. The hinge down here is a little busted, but I hear that's a defect. Now I'm only like 12 unlicensed games away from having the Etler set unlicensed. I picked up 3 for my 64 set, the Elmo game, Adventure, Star Soldier, and Mia Hamm. Also picked up a Dreamcast keyboard because it was super cheap, and a guy wanted one of my CIB Nintendo games, and this is what he had, and I didn't have it, so I thought, well, what the heck. Penguin Nintendo Age on YouTube. I know many of you watch him. He's super cool. Justin's a friend of mine, and he hooked me up with the Yoshi plush, which I thought's cool. I don't normally do toys and plushes, but this was just super awesome, and he threw it my way. Thank you, Justin. I got the $20 for a Smoke N64. I really, really, really want the watermelon red one as my main system, and I can't find it in South Carolina where I live. So still trying to hunt for one with matching lid and controller and everything it's functional. I got a Mario. Of course, that's not the price I paid, but I got a Mario and a loose Blaster Master, and you're wondering why did I get these two? Well, I'm trying to get the games I had CIB as a kid, and those I had the boxes but not the carts, and so those are in good shape. Brad, which would be Baseball Thrower on YouTube, hooked me up with a gift of Sin and Punishment. He's had it for a while for me. Thanks again, Brad. I owe you. It's super nice of you to do that. Penguin Nintendo Age Justin also hooked me up with a magnet from a center as well as a pamphlet. I don't normally do this, but this is kind of cool stuff to have. I have a Nintendo case I'm going to put that magnet on. I also picked up a Super Spike V-Ball CIB for my collection. I picked up 2 Master System games I needed for my collection. Alex Kidd and Wonder Boy in great shape. 2 of the harder to find titles I had left for my Master. Now I'm like down to 16. And they're all fairly common. I think 1 or 2 3D games. Mega Man Soccer. Again, that's not what I paid. But this was given to me by a really cool member from Nintendo. He has his own store. He has 2 of them, Jeff. And like I said, he hooked me with some really good deals. I owe him to at his store as well, Pokemon. This game, you know, in my area, a lot of stores ask $19 for it, but I paid, I think, less than that when it's all said and told. But a nice quality game. Brad, baseball thrower, also hooked me up with one of the Digits. This will probably be a hard to find DS game, but it was only sold at like a Walgreens or something, so that's super cool. Also picked up a few more Turbo games from Skull Death 9000, I believe is his name on Nintendo Age, but he hooked me with the Loose Vigilante. I normally don't collect loose games, but super good deal on it. Moto Racer, again, I have this loose, but needed the box. CIB Power Golf Ghost Manor, and then Turtles Arcade CIB, Mystic Quest CIB, Donkey Kong, and Gradius CIB. I had those as kids, but I'm about to run out of batteries, so I'm going to try to do something else. I have a few pickups that I've gotten recently. So on the Turbo, so I'm just going to blow through them super fast. JJ and Jeff, Legend Hero Toma, Crater Maze, Clax, Tailspin, Superstar Soldier, Devil's Crush, Shockman, Yo Bro, Chu Man Fu, Bomberman, Monster Lair, Loose Gunboat, Soldier Blade with manual, Samurai Ghost with manual, Loose Falcon, Hit the Ice, Time Cruise with manual, Sun 2 PC Engine loose. This is the Hot Blooded Soccer, Gate of Thunder 3-in-1, Air Zonk with manual, Action Kung Fu, Dragon Spirit, manual, and I still need the Hue case, PC Engine, whatever that game is, I can't remember, Chase HQ, Gradius 2, I really, really wanted that. Here's this guy, I beat that, I can't remember. Super, whatever, this is Daisanyaku. Tiger Heli, really wanted this game, it's one of my favorite NES games. And finally, Magical Chase, loose. So guys, thank you very much, and I'll catch up with y'all later. Come back and watch me.